Hello, I'm about to make a smoothie and I thought that I would jump in here and video some of it so that you could see what I do. I love smoothies. If you find that you love smoothies, like that it's really something, I'm not about like having a bunch of extra stuff around that you don't use, but if you find that you love smoothies like I do and you want to make them regularly, or like nice cream, like dessert smoothies that taste like ice cream but they're healthier, that kind of stuff, if that's like something you really find that you like. I had a Vitamix already, which is like the best blender, and someone gave me a NutriBullet years ago, and I was like, I'm never gonna use the NutriBullet. I already have the Vitamix. Why would I need a NutriBullet? And what I found out is this thing is the bomb for making smoothies. First of all, it's like, this is probably two normal people would eat this, but I eat the whole thing and because I love it, and it's just my big breakfast for my days off. I usually do this on my days off when I have more time to make it and enjoy it. But this thing is amazing for that. So because it just pulverizes everything, anything you put in it, this thing will like liquefy. I like mine thick and I eat them like a smoothie bowl with toppings. So you can make it thick. You just have to kind of work it a little bit. Like if it sticks, you just shake it up, take it off and shake it up and then put it back. And anyway, it turns everything you put in there into the most amazing smoothie or smoothie bowl or ice cream, soft serve ice cream or whatever. So if you find that you love smoothies, I highly recommend the NutriBullet. I do not get paid for saying that. I just love it. I thought I would never use it and I use it every day off. So let me go put my ingredients in. So I don't measure because I've been doing this for a long time, but I have recipes for you. So message me if you want recipes, or you could follow. I think in the beginning it's smart to measure because otherwise it could end up tasting funky. But I like a lot of spinach. This may not be like a beginner smoothie thing because I'm just used to it and I don't mind it. I feel like I don't taste it at all. It does make it green though. So if you're opposed to like a green something drinking, maybe don't do this in the beginning, but it adds tons of fiber and nutrients, cancer fighting. There's no calories, so that's why I feel like I can, drink or eat the whole thing with no guilt, or not that you should ever have guilt about food, but you know what I mean? Like I have a huge, large amount because a lot of it is made of spinach. So I put that much. Normal people would probably use like half that much, and it would just be a smaller smoothie, which would be fine. Now, the other thing I love to put in this one is mangoes. So anyone who's followed me for a while knows mango smoothie is my fave. And I am super blessed to live in Florida and my mom has the best mango tree. So I use her mangoes and I literally like freeze enough of them in chunks that I can eat them all year round. But you can of course just buy frozen mangoes. And I'm gonna put a bunch of those in. And that's like literally the ingredients to this smoothie. And then I'm gonna add some protein powder to it. So I put in probably like a little over a cup of spinach. And then I put in probably, these are like big chunks, but it's probably like the equivalent of 3/4 of a large mango, or like maybe a cup or a little over a cup of mango hunks. So there's that's it. It's super easy. And then I'm going to add water. Now you could add, if you were not going to use protein powder, you could use like an almond milk or coconut milk and maybe some dates or maple syrup to make it a little more sweet. You might not need the sweetness. I think it cuts the bitterness of the spinach, and that's why I don't mind so much spinach. But the protein powder also adds protein. So if you're someone who's satisfied by protein or just looking to add a little more protein to your life, I will show you the protein powder that I like to use. Okay, I've added my water. The amount of liquid you use is something that you'll have to play with. Like I said, I like mine really thick. If you like it thin and you like to drink it, that's really easy. You just put a lot of water. But if you're looking for a thickness like a smoothie bowl, sometimes that takes a little playing around, like to get the right amount of water where it actually will blend and not be lumpy, or give your blender a really hard time, but still like the right amount of water where it won't be so thin that it's hard to eat with a spoon. You'd be like eating mango soup, which is fine, especially if I can put toppings on it, I'll deal with that. But my smoothie friends and I joke that it's like so great when you get the exact perfect texture of your smoothie bowl. So play with the amount of water and then This is the protein powder that I love. I've tried a bunch. Like some taste awful and super like chalky, like you have chalk in your mouth. This one just has the most amazing vanilla flavor, I find. Thank you, Tone It Up. They just actually changed their branding, so it's gonna look different if you go to their website, but it's beautiful, and they also offer amazing workouts, and they're great. But Tone It Up protein is my favorite, and I think you can get it at Target now. I usually order it online though, so I'll put the website here, but I'm gonna put about a scoop of that in, and that gives me protein, but it also gives me, it's vegan too, if anyone is interested. Really good ingredients, clean ingredients, and that gives me protein, but also, like, more importantly, it makes it taste delicious, because it makes it taste like, it gives it like a vanilla ice cream vibe. So that's that, and now I'm gonna put the lid on. This is how the NutriBullet works, is you put the lid on, and I have it filled high so the lid doesn't want to screw on, but it's usually very easy. And I overfill mine, I abuse it. Sorry, NutriBullet, I abuse you. And then you flip it upside down, and I won't do this to you because it's very loud, but you essentially just like pop it in here, spin it, and it starts blending. And like I said, maybe I'll fast forward video it for you so you can't hear it. Sometimes you have to like shake it up a little. If you get the right texture for a smoothie bowl, often it won't blend like right away. You gotta like work it a little bit, but it's worth it. So let me do that for you. So that came out perfect. When you do this a lot, you can tell just by like how it's blending and how much you have to work it. Again, if you want to drink it, it's super easy. You just put a lot of liquid in, it will like blend it in 2 seconds, no problem. But now I have the most amazing, delicious, if I can open it, mango smoothie. And it's healthy, and it's like eating a huge bowl of mango ice cream for breakfast, and it's so healthy. It's like 3/4 of a mango, a bunch of spinach, and protein powder, and it's delicious, and water. And what I like to do is actually top it with cacao nibs, which are my fave. They're just basically like little hunks of cocoa bean. So you can buy those on Amazon and any health food store, and they don't taste good on their own. They're not sweetened at all, so they're a little bit bitter. But on top of this sweet, delicious smoothie, they're just like, give it a little chocolatey crunch, and it's so good. So I hope this helps you figure out how to make smoothies. You can replace the mango with any fruit you like. So just like spinach and strawberries, blueberries, berries, whatever fruit you like. I'm trying to think of other fruit, but use your imagination. Bananas, of course, make it super creamy and delicious. Bananas with berries. You really can't mess it up. And again, if you don't want to use the protein powder, no problem. You can just throw in like a couple dates or some maple syrup or honey to give it some delicious sweetness, maybe a little vanilla, cinnamon, you can play with it. Almond butter, peanut butter powder, there's so many things you can do, and they're also delicious and healthy, and it's a great way to start the day. I hope you have an amazing day. I almost forgot, if you are struggling with your weight, if you're a woman who just has tried all the diets and nothing's worked, I would love to help you. I would love to talk with you. Yeah, it's possible to eat delicious things in great quantities. I like to eat a lot. I like to eat delicious food, and I struggled with my weight for years. And now what I do is I help women figure out how to eat things like delicious smoothie bowls that taste like ice cream for breakfast, and how to enjoy your life and actually lose weight and keep it off forever because you love what you're eating and how you're living, and you feel amazing, get healthy, all at the same time. That's what I do. So please use the link in my bio to check out my program for women. And that's one way. It tells you all the things, all the details. It's super affordable, fun. It's a group program, but a lot of it's individual learning. So check that out, or message me if you have any questions. I would love to talk to you.